Jay-Z this, Jay-Z that. Jay-Z this, Jay-Z that. Jay-Z that, Jay-Z this. Get off Jay-Z dick. Y'all niggas get front page articles, y'all mention Jay-Z name. Sting on Jay-Z, Jay-Z, and Jay-Z news.
And number 4, which is my favorite, is take care of the people around you. He has a quote that says, "I got mouths to feed till they put flowers on me." And so what that means is this: it's important to take care of the people around you. If by some chance you do strike rich and become the cover of Forbes, you know, you need to realize that you got there because of the kindness and efforts of a lot of people, and nobody gets anywhere by themselves. It's just reality. To think so is a huge mistake, and Jay-Z is well aware that who he is today is because he had the moral and financial support from friends, family, and business partners in his life. And to forget them now would be a serious error. If you take care of your business partners, other people will perceive you as trustworthy and be more likely to engage your services. And furthermore, if the people that with whom you've already done business, excuse me, will be more likely to take care of you, you in return. So, with this in mind, I should take a second to thank Harma Hartooni, Kara Carnes, for the opportunity to be in the office that, I'm part of the great team that I am part of at Keller Williams, that's allowed me to, in a year's time, grow my business leaps and bounds. Now, obviously, again, I do the work, I get the deals, but I wouldn't have had that opportunity if it wasn't for them, and for Harma specifically seeing something in me and giving me an opportunity. So thank you. Also, thank you to John, Yeva, Taylor, and Erica, my behind the scenes team that helps me also get where I'm at. So I love you all and thank you sincerely. All right, so back to taking care of people. Success is not necessarily what you know, but it's more about who you know. It's no use if you know people for the wrong reasons, or they know you for the wrong reasons either. There's a quote that, from a book that says, take the 5 people closest to you and add up their income and divide it, and that's how you're going to figure out your net worth. Be careful who you surround yourself. You're only as strong as your weakest link in anything in life. Number 5 is watch your mouth. And a wise man once told me, don't argue with fools, because from a distance people can't tell who is who. That's a Jay-Z quote. I just messed it up, but it's a Jay-Z quote or line from one of his songs. Is a wise man once told me, don't argue with fools, because people from a distance can't tell who is who. And that is so true. And leading on from number 4, again, it's important to watch what you say. One of the first things that I ever learned about business is that you should never say anything bad about anyone in any of the industry or service field that you're in, because sooner or later you'll be known to be untrustworthy. Jay-Z is very careful about who he disses in his rap songs, and he has never bitten the hand that feeds him. His disses always go out to his competitor rap artists and are used as a marketing method to make himself known in the media and music industry. Excuse me. He's very careful about who he disses in his rap songs, and I stress that because I personally would never say some of the things that he says. However, you have to take note of how he has done it, and every word was deliberate and intentional, and none of it came as an emotional response. It was a business move. So let me illustrate, and then I'll wrap this up. This is a really cool, actually, what he did. So, excuse me, you guys, I'm dying over here. Let me get my little Arrowhead plug in. I'm still waiting for them to call me for sponsorship. Alright, so, and I don't know what they'd be sponsoring other than my video blogs that I post on Facebook. But, okay, point. So, basically, it was about 5 years back and forth. Jay-Z had a feud, a beef, whatever you want to call it, with another New York rapper whose name is Nas. Some of you may know him. They were both basically fighting to become, or battling to become, the best rapper in New York, king in New York. Each artist would take turns saying something about the other until the conflict became so popularized, people thought there was going to be bloodshed, like another Biggie Tupac type of thing. Alright, so, you alright, Bernie? finally, Jay-Z called a massive concert at Madison Square Gardens, and he called it "I Declare War." And so this obviously sparked fear, and everyone thought it was going to trigger some new gangster war in New York City. And the concert sold out, and then to the shock and awe of the people attending, Jay-Z walked out with Nas, his rival rapper, and the two did a concert side by side. So he declared peace instead. Bottom line is, be careful what you say about people because it will have an effect. It's universal law. And then the number 6 thing, I said 5, but there's actually one more, you guys, is make your own destiny. You guys, we all have a blank canvas that we need to, we have a choice on what gets written on it, okay? So it's up to us to make our own destiny. Here's another quote of Jay-Z's from one of his songs. It says, "Gotta keep it peace like a Buddhist. Nobody gonna Wesley snipe me. It's less than likely. Move back. Let I breathe. Jedi Knight. The more space I get, the better I write. Oh, never I write, but if ever I write, I need the space to say whatever I like." The reason that this is one of my favorite quotes of his, as well as because, and it could take some time to explain, but basically he says that he needs his space and that nobody or no circumstance will get in the way of that. He creates his own space and he doesn't let other people bring him down. Secondly, Jay-Z is somewhat of a, I'd say, prodigy, the way like his lyrics are composed on the spot and usually not in the they're in the recording booth, rather, not on paper. He doesn't write them down. And that's a pretty well-known fact about him. He could just commit everything to his memory. So in that quote, he's basically playing on the fact that he never writes, but if he did, it would say exactly what he intended. So he is the author of his own destiny, and the question is, are you? So anyway, congratulations to Jay-Z on Forbes cover, and hopefully in 2020 or so you'll see me on the cover. All right, bye you guys. Have a great week.
Woo! It's a gift and a curse. Yeah. First they love me, then they hate me, then they love me again.
They love me again.